them have a strong, solid fan base on social media, on the internet. So millions of people, hundreds of millions of people worldwide have watched Dogfight. So even in defeat, most of these dudes have become household names, right? So it's about them elevating themselves, putting themselves inside of a position that, okay, we already have the recognition. We already have the presence. Now, what about your personality? What about your character? Because we know, when you look at wrestling, pro wrestling, it's entertainment, right? But you have to be a mean SOB. Plus, you have to be in physical, good condition to be able to go out there and to perform to the likes of these guys. So they have half of it down pat, and the other half is, hey, are you likable? Hey, do you have that breakout personality, that character? And could you go out there and perform for 20 to 30, in some cases, 45 minutes and give the people pure action and excitement?
Dada, do you have, I'm sorry to interrupt, Curreri.
What goes into determining your card?
My fight card, personality is always key. But if they don't have it, that's why I come into play at, and I talk for them. I strike that fire underneath them, right? Another thing is obviously skill, determination, heart, motivation, dedicated to the sport, and having the fortitude, the mentitude, and the altitude to go as high as they can go, and if they have the formula for success, then, I see it, I hear it, and they're the ones that are being considered. Plus, they can naturally fight, and they could put on a show that the fans will be entertained by. Because the real winners inside any fight, yeah, most people may say, hey, you won. But when you go out there and you leave it all in the ring, the real winners are the fans. They get a chance to witness that stuff live or on pay-per-view.
Are there specific fighters that you work with?
Yeah, I work with a few. I gotta say Mike Trujillo because he's been with me since the conception. I seen this guy get knocked out brutally, multiple times, and I was making out the next card. I was in the front room, and I was, the phone rung, and I looked, and it was him. And I picked it up, and this guy just got ground and pounded out bad. I thought that would have been the last person that would have been calling me saying he want more, right? So I'm like, hey, how you doing? He was like, hey, I'm good. What's going on, Dada? I said, listen, I'm making out the next card. He was like, yeah, hey, were you gonna put me on? I had to look at the phone like, you wanna be on? He was like, yeah. And I said to myself, how could I? I can never give up on somebody who hasn't given up on themselves. And I said, you want to be on? He's like, yeah. I said, on the one condition. You got to get some training. I got a guy that I want you to work with, Johnny Torres, Hall of Famer boxing champion. And I hit Johnny up. I said, Johnny, I got somebody. He has the heart. He has the will. He has the determination. He wants to be something, And Johnny said, Dada, I got him. Johnny worked with him day in and day out. The next fight, I seen something in Mike Trujillo that I've never seen. Him encouraging, come to his fighter. Like, come right here, put the phone down, right here. And he fought one of the most excitingest fights, and he knocked that guy out. He went on a 9-0 run in the backyard, destroying everybody. So what a difference training can make, right? We got a few others.